Humans make many things. From the 3 pyramids to the rocket that sent man to the moon, it is full of large and expensive objects created by man. Today we have come to review 10 of the most expensive structures in the world with you. Number 10. London Crossrail. The latest amazing phenomenon of the London Underground is the Crossrail project. This detailed program is going to connect 40 underground metro stations. 30 of its stations have already been built and 10 new stations have been built and will be added to the rail transport fleet. To complete this project, 42 kilometers of the underground have been excavated using advanced German-made equipment. The Crossrail Metro Line project is considered the largest infrastructure project in Europe. The construction cost of this project is more than $1 billion. The interesting thing is that this project cost 7 times the initial budget. The length of the train carriages in the multi-billion project of the new London subway line is about 200 meters, which is twice the current carriages of the London subway, and what is more interesting is that each carriage has the capacity to carry 1,500 passengers. Excavation of subway lines not only helps to solve the problem of London traffic, but historically, it has served archaeologists and the history of this country a lot. Since excavations began in 2009, at least 40 historical sites and thousands of ancient objects have been discovered along the tunnel's path. So far, nearly 200 archaeologists have found more than 10,000 historical objects, some of which are thousands of years old. Number 9. Hubble Space Telescope. In 9th place, we have the Hubble Space Telescope, HST. This object was built under the guidance of NASA and launched into space in 1990. At $1.5 billion, the HST is one of the most expensive objects ever built. HST is designed to observe distant galaxies and stars. Hubble's construction cost was $1.5 billion. In 1997, a mission was launched to replace worn parts and update parts of the system. HST helps us see distant galaxies, but only as they were millions of years ago. Since it takes time for the light of objects to reach our eyes, the telescope records the appearance of stars and planets long before our time. For example, the Andromeda Galaxy telescope shows us what it was like 2.5 million years ago. Number 8. Burj Khalifa. As you know, this building is the tallest building in the world. This tower is a huge structure in Dubai. This building has 163 floors and is 828 meters high. Overall, the building cost $1.5 billion, making it the 8th most expensive building ever built. The tower currently operates as a mixed-use structure that includes apartments and commercial establishments. It is interesting to know that Burj Khalifa consists of 24,348 pieces of glass, which is a total of 120,000 square meters. The cleaning of this number of glasses is done horizontally through the grooves in floors 40, 73, and 109. The duration of this process takes 2-3 months. During its construction, the desired height of this building was kept secret. The building was finally opened in 2010. Number 7. The cost of an airport terminal in London is more than Burj Khalifa. London Heathrow Airport's first terminal was Terminal 2, which opened in 1955 as the Europa building. This terminal is designed with a capacity of 1.2 million passengers per year and is located in the central building of the airport like Terminals 1 and 3. The terminal was renovated several times in the early 21st century, and in November 2005 it was decided to demolish Terminals 1 and 2 to build a new terminal. The modern and fully equipped terminal was opened in 2014 under the name of Malk Terminal, with an incredible cost of $3.25 billion. The new terminal consists of two connected sections, which include a hall 270 meters long and 200 square meters wide, 12 parking spaces, and a western satellite terminal with a length of 522 meters and 16 parking spaces. Number 6. Hadron Particle Accelerator. It is not without reason that in the 21st century, so many great advances have been made in various sciences. LHC is the largest and most powerful particle accelerator in the world. Particle accelerators are used for various scientific endeavors including particle physics. CERN is the group that built this accelerator. CERN was founded in the middle of the 20th century. CERN investigates the particles that make up our universe. $4.75 billion have been spent for this structure. Number 5. Stuart Hughes Yacht. Robert Cook, a billionaire who has a gold boat. This golden yacht is owned by the Stuart Hughes luxury brand owned by Robert Cook, the billionaire and richest man in Malaysia. This yacht is worth $4.8 billion and has real gold. Another interesting fact about this billionaire is that in the past, Robert Cook demolished his huge mansion and built 5 smaller houses instead. You ask why the media say that he wanted not to show too much of his wealth. Number 4. Manche Tunnel. Have you heard that the Premier League of English football is also called the Premier League? The reason is that England is actually an island. It means that it has no way of communication with the surrounding countries except sea and water. But this is where humanity comes in. The Channel Tunnel is an underground railway tunnel that connects France and England. This construction project, which is sometimes called a canal, cost about $6 billion. The canal actually consists of 3 tunnels, 2 tunnels for passenger and cargo transport and 1 for storage. If you like the video, please re-like the video and leave us a comment so that we know your opinions about this video. Number 3. Golden Gate Bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge is a suspension bridge in San Francisco, USA, which connects this city to the northern state of California. This bridge is built on the Golden Gate Strait. In general, this bridge was built at a cost of more than $6.4 billion within 4 years in San Francisco. The Golden Gate Bridge was opened on May 27, 1937. Interestingly, part of the bridge was damaged in the 1989 California earthquake, and this structure entered a long process of repair. Number 2. I'm sure you can't guess correctly what structure number 2 is related to. It is in the second rank of Hong Kong International Airport. This extensive project began in the 1970s but did not take off until the early 90s. The cost of building this airport is very large. The construction of Hong Kong International Airport cost $20 billion. This airport is one of the busiest airports in the world. Number 1. The International Space Station is the most expensive human-made structure in space. This structure was built by 15 countries in cooperation with each other. This system may cost up to $1 million every day. So how much does it cost to make it? $150 billion is the price of this human superstructure. The International Space Station orbits the Earth every 90 minutes. Most of the main parts of this space station have been built, but some new parts will be added by the end of 2030. After completion, the International Space Station will weigh 450 tons and have 1,200 cubic meters of work, research and living space for astronauts. The International Space Station is the third luminous object in the sky that can be seen without a telescope.